Only on Christ 17 TV, back upside your head with another one. Today I wanted to talk about something from the past that I used to love, and we're going to talk about the sports page. How many of y'all used to get the newspaper just to find the sports page? Check out the box scores, see all the news because you didn't have no internet. So you'll find out your trades, who's hurt, all kind of shit through the sports page. Let me tell you something. I used to wake up as a kid, and this is no bullshit. I'm talking about 10 years old. I used to spend the summer at my grandma's house. She used to get the newspaper every day, and that's back when kids were getting up at 4:30 in the morning before school and had a paper route, either on a bike or in the car with their mom or dad, and they would drive and they would throw the newspaper on your front yard, your porch, wherever. I used to be getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is 10 years old, 11. I've loved sports since I could fucking read, okay? No bullshit, no lie at all. Cheers. And I used to run out there like 7 o'clock. Get the sports page. Get the whole thing. Undo it. Rubber band off. Get the sports page and sit in the chair like an old man. Like an old damn man. And just read every box score. I had cards, baseball cards, so I would read the back of every card, know every stat, batting average, home run for mostly every player I liked, or just every damn player. And I would read the little shit they had. He was born here. He's this tall. He weighs that much. He was born in 1962 or some shit like that, right? And I remember every day I would go out there and get that sports page and read the back of it. From front to back. Okay? Baseball scores, every box score. How many games out are the Phillies from the Braves? How many games out are the Yankees? How many games out are the Oakland A's, because my grandmother loved the A's. And I would just, every box score, I would go down every player. 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 2 RBIs, and then it would say doubles, home runs. Oh, he's got 17 bombs. And I would just read it every day, and that's what I used to love. Now, New York, the sports page was in the back of the Daily News, or the New York Post, or the old school shit, the New York Newsday. Go all the way back. But the back page would either have something great, or if a team did something bad, they would have you on the back page, and they would have a crazy looking photo of you. They would have something writ crazy or something real freaking clever. And the Yankees, the Mets, the Giants, it was mostly good stuff with the Yankees and the Giants, and they would usually have bad stuff on the back for like the Jets and the Mets. But back then, that sports page was crazy too, because then you would see the lines, like who's favored to beat who, and they even had the pigskin picks. Who remembers the pigskin picks, where they had all the football games? You could pick the teams, mail it in, and have a chance to win a prize. A lot of folks don't even recall that. I remember the days. Mad Dog, Mike, what's his name? Lupica, Daily, New York news writers. I would read it. That's where you would get all your sports information at back in like the 80s, 90s, even in the early 2000s still. But I mean, I used to love the sports page. Now you got a phone, you can find everything on the phone. You got 1,000 sports channels. Everybody wants to talk about sports 24/7. But back then, when I was little, and I fell in love with the game, with sports, with MLB, football, basketball, you would see the box scores. Back then, Kings were my favorite team. I rooted for the underdogs. So they were always losing, but I would go to the Kings thing and see how much did Mitch Richmond drop every time. 32, 38, 26. All the other guys, 5, 8, 11. Nobody was scoring high but Mitch. Then you go to the next one. You got Ewing, Oakley, John Starks. You check out the Bulls one. You got Jordan, Pippen, Harper. It just be so fun for me because I love sports so much to read the sports page and know what's going on. And have the knowledge to be able to tell adults about sports. Because I remember it was about 1988, and my mom was bragging how much sports I knew, and this guy on 23rd and 3rd Avenue on the corner in front of Tiamo asked me who won the batting title in so and so year, and I was like, Wade Boggs, and that guy was like, your kid knows a lot, your kid knows a lot, and that was just from me reading the back of baseball cards. Reading the back of a baseball card and knowing the stats and reading the little thing. Yeah, he's won the AL championship for batting, or this guy was the home run leader, or this guy led the league in shutouts and wins. I used to have all that shit written down, like, in my head. I would read it and it'd be stuck in my head and I would know this shit. Somebody would be like, how many home runs did Andre Dawson hit? I'd be like, 49. How'd you know that? My baseball cards. I would read the back of the baseball cards and sports page. But the sports page I miss to this day because I remember my grandma would fix me some waffles. I get a nice cold glass of milk, and I got my food here on my little tray, and I'm reading the sports page like an old man. She used to say, you're like a little old man. You get up and the first thing you want to do is run outside and find a newspaper. I will find it in the bushes, on the porch, on the sidewalk, because this is early morning. Kids are just throwing your newspaper in your yard. And they have to do houses all the way, the whole neighborhood, and they probably do it for like 2 hours before school, but they would make some money. So that was cool. But my mom too, she'd be like, you always grabbing my paper. I'd be like, I need to see the sports, Mom. She'd be like, you just love your sports. And I'd be like, yep. And I would have to read it every single day. She would love to buy it. And by the time she put it down for 1 second, she would do something else. She might go in the next room and she'd come back to get her newspaper. I would have the sports page. And there'd be a piece on the daily news that'd be a piece that she wanted to have. It might be the horoscopes. It might be the movie section. What number came out. But I would have the goddamn sports page and she would be like, give me my paper back. And I just recall those years were so cool because I was young and I just loved sports so much that I wanted to read about it. I wanted to play it. I wanted to watch it. I wanted to do anything that involved sports, period. I didn't have the best life growing up. I didn't have name brand clothes. I didn't have a crib. I didn't have my dad in my life. But I had sports, and that got me through a lot of hard times where I could have been sitting around dwelling on the shit I didn't have, feeling sorry for myself. But no, I would get my ass up, go outside with my ball, my mitt, play ball, come home, read the sports page. I would go to grandma's house from June to September. That's the real summer vacation growing up. Now this shit, you go back to school the first week of fucking August when it's still like 100 damn degrees outside is nonsense. It's crazy. You're supposed to enjoy your summer from the middle of June to after Labor Day. You go back to school, but nowadays they got it all toe up. But I do know this. My grandma used to say, "You up early getting this sports page like you going to work," because that was my job. I'd be like up early. Oh, let me run outside and see if so and so hit a home run last night. See if this guy pitches today, and then you can see TV schedule. Are there games on the day? Who's playing? Are the Giants playing? Are the Oakland A's playing? I know TBS has a game every day, so I used to watch the Braves play a lot. But that was growing up, and that was just fun. Like, nowadays it's like, you're on your phone, but it was nothing like going outside early in the morning, finding the newspaper, taking off the rubber band, getting the sports page out, putting the other part there, and just, I would lay on the floor like this, like I'm watching cartoons, and be reading the newspaper right there. The whole sports page. I mean, I would go to every single box score in baseball and read everybody's stat. Then read the pitchers. Okay, he pitched 6 innings. He walked 2. He gave up 4 or 5 hits. He struck out 11. Wow. Like, certain things would just wow me. Like, this guy's hit another home run 4 games straight. Every time I pick up the sports page, it says another home run, another home run, another one. He was just on the, like, it would be so fun to me, man. It would be so fun. And nowadays, you just got your phone. You got a million sports guys. And I just was fucking thinking, like, I miss the old days. Getting the damn newspaper out and just figuring it out yourself. Used to be good times and have great fun just doing that, and then you find out there's a game on. Now you're waiting all day like, oh, I can't wait till 4 o'clock or 4:30, or if it's the Oakland A's versus the Giants. No, Oakland A's or the Giants, it come on at 7 o'clock or 7:30 if they're playing home. If they're back east, 4 o'clock. I used to watch all the guys. McGuire, Will Clark, Mike Schmidt. I mean, there was this one guy, right, who I used to read the back of his card. It's the only guy that I ever seen in the MLB that was from Stockton, California. His name was Von Hayes. He played for the Philadelphia Phillies, and I always used to say, damn, he lived close to my grandma's house. He lived in Stockton, and he's in the major leagues. I thought that was so cool as a kid growing up. It used to be like just nuts to me. I was always looking for the one player that was from Tracy, California, where grandma lived, but I could never find that player, and I had everybody's damn card. So I just wanted to, talk about some old school throwback sports page newspaper. I used to take my mom's sports page all the time. She used to be like, give me back the paper, because see, in the daily news, it was one thing. So you had to go page for page. So the back is the sports page, but that back page might be connected to like page 5, and it'd be something she wanted to read. So we'd be over there. I'm like, Mom, just let me finish. And she want to read her thing, because she just bought it. She got her coffee, and she ready to read the paper. At my grandma's, it was different. You could pull out the whole sports page, and then the rest is in different sections. So I could just take out the sports page, and then grandma could have the rest. And she didn't even trip, because She knew I just wanted to play sports, read sports, watch sports. I I ate, slept, and showered and shit sports. That's what I did every day of my childhood, and I love it. I miss it. It was fun, and it's something that I always had as a kid. Is I knew more about sports than any of my friends. I played better than all my friends because I had knowledge. I knew the right play to make in baseball, the right look to the right pass to make in basketball, the right throw to make. And that's when I was a youngster. I mean, I had grown men wanting to put me in Little League because I was that nice. You know, and then when I got older, about 15, 16, I lost interest. I started wanting to chase girls. I wanted money because I have fucked up clothes. So I started doing shit in the neighborhood that, you know, I wasn't supposed to do, but I was tired of getting laughed at. Had the same fucking clothes on, wanted new shoes, then had no name brand shit. So I did fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? I did shit that got me in trouble, but got me paid too. So with all this being said, this is just a flashback, a throwback of my childhood of reading the fucking sports page and reading everything on the back of every baseball card I had. I mean, every freaking card. So with that being said, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. It costs nothing to hit that button. And I'm going to tell you like this, man. I miss those damn days. Easier times, beautiful days, summers were longer, and it was just fun. It was just fun to play sports all day, every day, as a kid with no worries. At school, I'd be in the fucking schoolyard. I would throw the ball the farthest every time. I could be shooting threes. I mean, I had good aim. It was just, I was different. I was a different kind of kid. You know what I'm saying? Grew up rough, tough, but I was nice in sports and I loved it. It's still my passion. I mean, you can ask me now. I like to gamble on sports, watch sports. I don't play it no more, which I definitely should be playing it to get it in some better shape. Absolutely should. At least go fucking swimming, because everybody in my family was a lifeguard. From my mama to my sister to my uncle. They even wanted to make me one at a young age, but I was too busy wanting to chase girls, so that didn't even work out. But sports was my life. It always has been. It always will be, from the day I was born until the day I died. So with that being said, man, I just wanted to give you guys a little flashback. You know what I'm saying? How I grew up loving sports, and the sports page was a big deal in my life growing up, which sounds crazy when you think about it. It's like, you tell a kid now, and they're like, what the fuck is a sports page? They don't even know what a newspaper is nowadays, because you get everything on your damn phone, which is convenient. But it used to be fun to just grab the sports page, pull the sports page out, sit down and read it. All my friends too, even in like 90s. I used to be reading the sports page on my friends. They're drinking. They got bottles of beer. We drinking St. Ives. We smoking blunts. And I'm the only one with the damn sports page on the table. I still got my beer, but I'm reading the sports page. That's just, it was something that I always liked to do since a kid. And I don't know why, you know, it just died out. Everybody does everything on the phones now, but those were some great days. I'm not gonna lie. And I would love to go back in time just to wake up in New York, steal my mama newspaper when she went in the other room, or wake up at my grandma's house at like 7 o'clock and run outside and try to find wherever they threw the damn newspaper, because it might be in the bush, and I'd be climbing through the bush trying to find my newspaper because I needed my sports pages. A young kid at 10, like 9, 10, 11, all the way up, just reading the damn sports page. I used to love it. Now, with that being said, man, I'm going to end this like that, and it was good. Those were the good old days, man. Special days to me. I love it. I miss it. And with that being said, Christ 17 TV will definitely catch you on the flip side, player. Come with more and more topics, more sports, more content, more food, more everything. So stay tuned and stay blessed.